we've got a lot of things going for us in terms of coffee. I think, well, first of all, we've got the audience. I mean, people in Dublin are really into this whole idea of recreational tasting. Like, it's really, really beginning to take hold in the city. In terms of the coffee making itself, like, the water quality in Dublin is perfect. That makes brewing coffee really, really easy. It's something that people, our contemporaries in other cities like London and New York and Paris are really, really envious of. And when you couple that with the milk quality that we have in the country in general, we really, really have an opportunity to create one of the world's best coffee cities.
It's really exciting. I'd say there's about 12 cafes in the city at the moment that are really at a really high level, which 5 years ago that just didn't exist. It's really technical. You know, the guys have all their equipment back there, they have to have their little weighing scales, and they have to be really technical about the perfect shot. So it's somebody who's very interested in, I suppose, the kind of science of getting it right. But then it's somebody who's lovely and can explain to you about all the different coffees too. So I mean, we would consider personality also to be a really important part, and that a lovely smiley person who's going to tell you the exciting coffee we've got in this week, or convince you to try something like an Ethiopian coffee that you never might have thought of trying. So we look for those two things in a barista.
Yeah, the pour overs and filters, they're getting increasingly popular. They're different in the way that they use gravity and the barista's skill, and everything's much more manual aiming and skillfully watched and timed. We're getting much kind of cleaner, more subtle flavours coming through the coffee. You only drink it black, you don't add milk or sugar, it's just a more purest form of the bean.
When I came here first time 12 years ago, it was just a few places with Italian guy where you can get nice coffee, nice cappuccino. And in the last few years it's changed a lot. They're looking for the quality of the coffee. There is a lot of choice. They can get a blend or mono-region coffee.
We like to think of the coffee shop as the third space after your work and your home. And traditionally in Dublin, the third space has always been like a pub. And I think that's something that's changing in the city. So we're seeing the emergence of the coffee shop as being something as like a social hub. Money aside, I think one of the most rewarding things of running a coffee shop is the social aspect of it. I think people come to coffee shops for that social experience. Like, you don't meet your friends for a bacon sandwich or call up your friends and do you want to go have a kebab. It's always do you want to go have coffee.
It's improving constantly, The last year, places have gone through the roof. We've had so many places opening in the past year, and not only cafes and restaurants, and there's been more focus on coffee, and it's been really great for us as an industry. Perfect cup of coffee, I'd say fresh beans, grind fresh, and attention to detail. Attention to detail.
The way that the city has progressed in terms of its coffee offering in the last 4 years is quite astounding. We get people that might visit once a year coming by, and they just can't get over the difference every year when they come. So between now and 2016, when the World Championships roll into town, I think we're going to see a lot more coffee-oriented shops open up. There was an old joke in the coffee industry that we didn't have a coffee scene, we had a panini scene. But I think now people are putting more emphasis on their coffee. It's a great opportunity for startups as well, because competing with big high street coffee shops is very, very difficult. But when you put an emphasis on quality, it gives you a competitive advantage over the big guys. And I think a lot of people that are getting into the industry recognise that.